Here's what's wrong, besides for not thinking at all. You know, you have, I don't know if I have to write this down so you can see it. It's like Sesame Street or something, but if you know how to spell the word know, as in I know. Okay, now maybe I should start out with, do you know how to pronounce the word now? Now. Have you seen the word now? It's N-O-W. The word ow, you know, it's kind of ouchy, but it's not ouchy, it's ow. But we have the word now, like cow. Everybody knows the word cow, and that's fine. We have now and cow. Even brown, we have that. But why do we have, okay, I can throw in own. Why don't we say own? I mean, so what? Just say it that way. It's just a mouth noise slur that happens. And so, hi, sweetie. I'll be right out. A lot of birds are getting pissed. Are you okay? Anyway, send bird seeds, by the way, please. It would save my life. I could get strung up on it into a tree. My eyes could get pecked out. You don't know what we're connected to and why you should participate. They're distracting you. Anyway, getting back to the absurd language that we accept that is happening. Okay, so we have the word know. I know. Okay, so there's a K there. Pardon these ads that just punch me in the face, or anybody who, that's what it's designed to do. It's Microsoft Edge. Wasting our time. For how long now? And all technology ruining us. I hope you get something out of these 222 seconds. That's not even right. I've got to say this right. It's Pluto, Mercury, and you don't have to watch any of this. You can unsubscribe right now. But things change. I love that I'm ever changing. I am change. What I was originally trying to talk about is the way that we accept the sound versus, like, okay, the spelling, and there's a differentiation we already know. I mean, we don't say, oh God, we don't say own, we say own. Okay, fine. But like we have nouns, which are spelled. Okay, that's different. We're getting into it, right? But known is K-N-O-W-N. Own is like own. Okay, that's fine. You know, I don't know, but you look at it and it's like, okay, so why is no, why is no and not now? You know, why does is there a law that the K changes the O to a O sound instead of now? You know, I mean, it's kind of difficult, and of course we're listening to when it's being used, so we don't confuse it with the word absolutely, like not. But my trip is that why do we accept that no when we see it written, and we say it now, we just say it as no, when it really is reading now? There's a silent K. We don't even mess with the K. Why is it changed from now to no? We know what no is. It's N-O. You know what I'm saying? Some things are getting weird. Like, why is show? Show. Is it shall or is it show? Does it matter? Does that slight pronunciation matter? Because when I say shall, I know that people in the South are watching shows. They're watching shows, and they're going to get their shall. Get your shall on. Get your shall because we're going to the show. Gotta wear my show because we're going to the show. To the show. Anyway, the equation says to me now. You know what I'm saying? If you want to look at the equation, this is where I wanted to write it down, kids. The word now is N-O-W. The K is silent in the word no. No, we say no, but if you look at the silent movie reality of the symbols there, it's now with a K there now. I'll get back to you, just try and rack my brain. Why do they put a K there? Except for it has to do with knowledge, because now we have the word knowledge. Did you hear how I said it? Some people say knowledge, knowledge. It's math, and so, but it, um, it's math, and because people don't know it's math, as good as arithmetic, 1, 2, 3, that points at, well, when you say now, you mean now. So that's precisely what's going into your perception. There isn't any question. There isn't any question about that. They say the Buddha doesn't have any question. The answer is right there. It's always now. Just this. Some of the monasteries just have no talking because what is there to say except for this? That you don't understand. I mean, if you're used to it, okay, a lot of places you don't have your shoes on and get ready to be somewhat vegetarian. I mean, you shouldn't be there if you're not ready for all of that. But really, just shouldn't be so intense with all that. Really, I don't think so. It should be, but when you start really accessing the energy of the creator of creation, or the creation of creation. That's really the way it's saying it, which is you. You are the creation, of creation. You are like, you are. If you weren't here now, then you couldn't now any of it, which is no. They say no. You couldn't comprehend it if you weren't here. No. It's just a weird confusion of words. Words are not what the advanced beings are doing. That's in case you want to live in a world of confusion. But there's a great intention behind the original installation of the English alphabet. And I don't say language. And the thing that I see, is that it's alpha ET. And that is saying this is the pointing at the creator of creation, alpha ET. Because ET is what we never talk about, but we sure talk about aliens a lot. But whatever happened to extraterrestrials? You have a plane, and then there's an extra plane put on it, an extra layer. It's an extraterrestrial. It's just, if you look at the word terrestrial, you can understand and then understand what extra means. I'm an extraterrestrial. I'm doing extraterrestrial work right now. Otherwise, it's a moonscape out there, and I'm realizing all kinds of things that we need to do. It's happening naturally, but we've got to be careful. There is a problem with the breakdown of the soils that we need. And this is really simple to solve to me because we are flushing soil down the fucking toilet and out the stores. It's going out the store ass, and it's also getting ruined with chemicals. It can all be restored. It can be restored in no time at all. naturalists and Indians would know, and Mother Nature knows. And thanks for listening to 10 minutes of this stuff. I was trying to tell you originally how the mouth noising and how just the math is there. And if you think about, just think of the common sense behind that it's now, all you can now is what's happening now. Why can't it be said like that? Because we have no rhyming with no. Why can't we have a now rhyme with now? Just because you take a K out of it, when does it turn to no? To me, you would have to manipulate the W. To me, these are very valid questions, and to me, it's answered by the mind of a child. It's just a mouth noise. Now is now. We can't know anything but what is happening now. And you really got to pay attention to that, because you can't. Now is reality, and there could be a TV set over there, or somebody reading a book. Those are two of the same things, because that person is being fed information in, whether it's somebody going pop, 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 and they see that the guy is wearing a red suit with the blue tie. Let's talk about the blue suits with the red ties that keep showing up. Man, can we stop wearing the red neckties? Okay, let me just get into my concept. If you're just look at it, it's not a concept. This is what's happening. What is happening is like, okay, you're being fed into the mind a suggestion, and you can get it from a newspaper or a book. In reality, you are in a position, maybe you're looking down, up, who knows how you read a book, or you're watching TV like this and there's a slight bit of drool coming out. Somebody is watching you watch TV. They're like, hello! Hello! Haven't you fucking noticed that? Well, but anyway, so getting back to how that, all right, so what happens? What's going to happen is that if they read it, they can read it or see it. They announce something. They announce something. Has this ever happened? There's an announcement. Then it shifts the way they feel. Like they could say, what if the announcement, for example, in my cartoon world right now that I'll be leaving us alone with, hopefully at minute 15, I don't know. In the cartoon world where the announcement is said that there's a freight train coming. There's a freight train coming, and the people that are watching the TVs or watching the newspaper, they just suddenly look up. In reality, this is what's happening, because there could be a bystander watching, and they just say, freight train! And they exit doors without even opening the doors, and several people are just, now they're all filing in the line, freight train! Could happen if you read a book or watch TV. TV is a very hell of a way to drain the hell and direct human energy into some fucking vibrational frequency. That's now we watch the movie within the movie. Did you realize that come on, you guys. Cool. We would love for that for the squawk boxes and the radios to just be the ones to tell us even how the weather is really going. But the truth is, the best way, let's get back to the sound of now versus no. Let's just say it's now. Now you go outside, you look, do you really need a weather forecaster guy? I mean, and then when you get used to it, you can say, well, now you can just feel rain coming on. Now it says you better do a rain dance. You can get used to this enough to where you can see there's seasons and there's a whole life process that you're involved with. Thank you for listening. Let me know if you'd like to get involved. It seems that I have reality all to myself. Otherwise, there is no now. There are people that are running for something that's going to happen when. It's certainly not you or now. I mean, excuse me, it doesn't have to be me, because I know I don't exist. I'm always now. But I am. If I'm now and I don't exist, where do you go? And where the fuck are you going? If it isn't good now, when will it ever be? Because really, that's the question that's going to become more and more real And there's a reason why I'm saying this, and that some people have sent me material. It's like, dude, I already know what time it is. It's Taurus time. Taurus says, and so, yeah, but what about now? Boy, can you calm down a little bit? Did you get any food? Would you like some tea? Do you want to go outside and listen to animals? You know, Taurus rules just kind of, we move out into the meadows and we're like, oh, doesn't the sun feel amazing? There isn't really any other time we could experience this but now, so whatever you do, don't miss it. Don't miss the living body of Christ. And if you want to reduce that down, Christ is, or I am now. And pretty soon, babe, just ignore something magical exposing itself to you, that the mystics get into this strange communication. It's like, up there it is, and now I'm heading into it. It's like, ooh, and then now what? Well, I have yet to say. I do. There's some secrets that I have been revealed upon because I stay away from the mind, and I'm like, could you, a low existential reality of which, and it was like, hello, look at this. It's like, oh, and I would have never thought that even fucking, when was it? It was January sometime that I saw something. And, society does not qualify. Um, but we're going to try and say something here. We're going to try and let you know. And there is some weird stuff being said, but it's like, that's not the way you say it, babes. There is something going on, and the more we figure it out, we'll be able to say it. This is what's weird. It's like, we haven't been able to communicate this but until now. What is now? What do you mean now? Why now? Because it was the only time that we could do it. Really? Wasn't there any other time? No. That N-O doesn't have a W. Do you remember the slight thing we did with the W? So we could still have a W and have now and have a K. Why did they pick on that? That's it. They're just picking on shit. And now our perceptions are all zing, ding, 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 and we don't even know what we're talking about. We don't even know what we're saying. We can never possibly know what we're saying. Why would we have to say anything if it was just now? That's the part where it's just pure telepathy, and everybody is spinning like tops out there because they don't now. That you can't say damn thing of it. Can you just be here now and figure out, okay, what's the goal? I've been looking out there. I'm looking like, okay, is the weather going to freeze every bit of the fruits off of my fruit trees? The answer is now. I go out and look at it. Right now, no, it didn't happen yet. No, sorry, no. No, but I have to accept that the W goes silent, and then there's a K that's silent. It's just no. It just stays no, you guys. Fuck the fucking equation that's in front of your face.